Under the calm autumn sun of Jerusalem, the rhythmic echoes of footsteps mix with the soft hum of prayer. Thousands of Muslim worshippers make their way through the ancient stone alleys of the old city, their destination, Al-Aqsa Mosque, one of the holiest sites in Islam. It is the first Friday since the US brokered ceasefire between Israel and Hamas came into effect. For many here, this gathering is not only a religious act, it is a moment of fragile peace, a breath after weeks of fear and uncertainty. As the camera captures the golden dome gleaming against the morning sky, worshippers enter the compound with quiet determination. Men, women, and children carrying prayer mats move toward the open courtyards. Some stop briefly to take in the sight, the dome of the rock shining, its blue mosaics reflecting sunlight, a symbol that has witnessed centuries of turmoil, devotion, and defiance. Inside the compound, the atmosphere is reverent yet heavy. The crowd begins to settle on the vast marble esplanade. Rows form neatly, shoes are set aside, and a serene silence envelops the courtyard. For many Palestinians, praying here today carries meaning beyond faith. It is a show of resilience, a message that life, faith, and dignity continue even in the aftermath of violence. The Imam's voice soon fills the air, carried by the wind across the courtyards. The sermon is brief but powerful, a reflection on patience, unity, and gratitude for peace, however temporary. He speaks of the need to rebuild Gaza, of compassion for the displaced, and of prayers for the martyrs of recent weeks. Every word echoes with both sorrow and strength. As the prayers begin, the camera pans across faces, old and young, solemn and hopeful. The movement of thousands bowing in unison creates a visual rhythm, a sea of faith that transcends politics. From above, it looks like a single wave flowing toward Mecca. The camera lingers briefly on the dome of the rock, the golden landmark standing unshaken, its image mirrored in the eyes of the faithful. Around the mosque, Israeli security forces maintain a visible but restrained presence. After weeks of confrontation, the city today feels unusually still. Outside the compound, Jerusalem remains tense but quieter than before. Checkpoints that once buzzed with tension now hum with routine. Vendors near the Damascus gate resume their calls, selling bread and prayer beads. The old city's heartbeat, silenced by curfews and clashes, begins to return. Among the crowd are families reunited after days of chaos, some carrying photographs of relatives still in Gaza, others whispering prayers for those missing or detained. For them, this Friday prayer is not merely a ritual, it is remembrance, resistance, and renewal all at once. As the final verses of prayer conclude, the faithful rise. Some wipe away tears, others gaze toward the sky. The crowd begins to disperse, slowly, respectfully. The sound of sandals against stone replaces the earlier murmur of prayer. The camera follows groups of worshippers, leaving through the Lion's Gate and the Cotton Market, their faces serene, their steps unhurried. In the background, the Dome of the Rock glows once more, not just as a monument of faith, but as a silent witness to survival. Children chase pigeons across the courtyard, laughter piercing the stillness. For a fleeting moment, the old city breathes again, alive, sacred, and whole. This Friday, Jerusalem feels suspended between past and future, a city waiting to see if peace will hold or if the cycle of conflict will return. But inside the Al-Aqsa compound, for those few hours, the faithful have reclaimed something precious, their right to pray in peace. A man standing near the exit pauses, looks back, and raises his hands in final supplication. Around him, the last streams of worshippers drift away, their silhouettes framed by the golden dome and fading sunlight. And as the call to prayer fades into the distance, Jerusalem stands still, the stones of Al-Aqsa whispering a prayer of their own, for endurance, for mercy, and for a peace that might one day last.
الله أكبر الله أكبر.